All right, we're ready now. Kyle Krebs, Lady Tigers of Maplewood. Mike Williams, the coach of the Big Red of West Middlesex.
We're getting ready to have the starting lineup here. Of course, Lady Tigers, 17-8 as they announce the record here.
Okay, out on the court first for the Lady Tigers will be Layla Joseph, forward, 5'4" senior. Also number 5, and that will be Cassidy Mangus, a guard, 5'5", a junior. Third one on the court for the Lady Tigers. Izzy Armour, guard, 5'7". She's just a freshman. And also number 23, Megan Mangus, guard, 5'5". She is a sophomore, the starters for your Lady Tigers of Maplewood. And also 24, Jordan Roser, guard, 5'3". She is a junior. Your starting 5 for the Lady Tigers. And now for the Big Red, Taylor Tomko, guard, 5'4", freshman. Number 5, McKenna White, forward, 6' junior. Number 10, Emily Anthony, guard, 5'5", freshman. Carson Rupert, a forward, 5'8", senior. And the final starter for the Lady Big Red is Grace Mild, guard, 5'9", junior. And here we go in game 2 of our triple header coming up tonight. Boys basketball 5A sub-regional, and it will be Meadville, and they will be pitted up against Du Bois at Slippery Rock University. I'll be down there. Gary's going to be down there covering the action beginning at 6:15. And we welcome Armstrong back here once again. Kevin on the camera, and we're ready to go.
We'll get this game underway, and we'll be back on the road here. I know the cool limousine waiting out front for us.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go. Good crowd on hand. Saturday afternoon action here on Cool 101.7 FM. Game 2 of girls playoff action.
All black uniforms for the Lady Tigers with the gold numerals, and for West Middlesex, the red pants with the white trim, the white jerseys, and the red numerals.
Good sportsmanship going on right now as they all greet themselves at midcourt. Of course, that's subject to change.
McKenna White, she'll have the jump.
All right.
Against Belle Snyder. Bell is a 5'8" senior. Official steps between the two players. The ball is in the air, and this one is underway, and it goes out of bounds at midcourt. And the official said that ball is going to be thrown in at midcourt by West Middlesex.
She yelled out white ball. Here we go.
Rupert into Anthony. Anthony to Miles, back to Anthony again, over to Tomko, takes the 3 and hits it right off of the bat. They're underway with a triple.
Took 11 seconds, they're up 3-0. Here comes the press.
Tomko into the forecourt, down on the right wing, back out front again, driving down the lane and falling down as she drove down was Bell, and then into the forecourt. Ball is brought down by West Middlesex on the turnover right off the bat. Another 3 is up. Tomko and hits another 3. 6-0.
Just like that.
Here comes Maplewood into the forecourt. Roser over to Mangus. And that is Megan Mangus. Double teamed and trapped and in trouble. And the ball is picked off. There's another turnover just like Cambridge Springs.
Yep.
Up into the forecourt, out front to the top of the key. Comes Anthony, she'll shoot it up, no good. Comes down into the hands of Maplewood's Jordan Roser. Into the forecourt, Roser. Double team, pass the ball out to the top of the key. Shot is up at its off target, no good. And rebounded by the Big Red of West Middlesex in a hurry. Transition game, Anthony to Mild. Mild back to the top of the key. Anthony to the high post, back out front to Tomko. Tomko against the 2-3 zone by Maplewood, threw the ball away.
But nevertheless, they're up 6-0, 6:30 on the clock. Maplewood gets the ball. Got to get some offense going here.
Into Snyder. They'll pick them up at midcourt as they did against Cambridge Spring. There's the trap. And there's the tip away, and there's the steal by Miles. Miles is going to take the ball all the way into the paint. High bank shots, no good. Rebounded White, put it in the book for 2. her first 2 of the afternoon. She averages 21.8 a ball game, the 6-foot junior.
Once again, they missed the shot, get the rebound up and in. 8-0 West Middlesex.
Snyder gets the ball down the court as she drove the lane. Foul is going to be called. Foul looks like that'll go against Taylor Tomko. We'll wait to see if that's correct. And it is.
Her first, team's first, 6:02 on the clock. Maplewood goes to the foul line. They're down right now, 8-0.
Free throw line is Belle Snyder. Charity toss. In and out and rolls in. She'll be at the line for one more. Good.
8-2. West Middlesex.
Mild out front Anthony. Over to Mile. Takes the 3. No good air ball. Safe from going out of the air. Nice there by Rupert. Kicks the ball off. Gets it back. Lays it up. No good. Fouled. She inbounded the ball. Top of the key. Kicked it back down to her under low. She laid it up. But was no good. But probably the reason she didn't make it, she got fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. Snyder with the foul.
Her first, team's first.
Charity toss is up and good.
Make it 9-2. They get ready for another shot.
Rupert's first 2 of the ball game. Toe the stripe, line left, puts this baby up and drains it.
Couple of nice shots. 10-2, Lady Reds.
Inbound pass coming into Snyder. Cross court pass to Mangus. Almost went out of bounds. She got it though. Double team. She's trapped. Dishes the ball back. Snyder back out onto the left wing. Put up. That's blocked away by White. Here comes West Middlesex quickly into her. And a foul is going to be called as Tomko had the ball. Ball is out of bounds to be thrown in by Carson. Whoop.
5:30 on the clock here in the first. It is 10-2. Maplewood down by 8.
Rupert to Anthony to Mile. Mile out front. Anthony steps inside the arc, takes the 17-footer. That won't fall. In the lane, it's picked off and brought up the court by Snyder. Snyder with the left hand dribble into the forecourt. Really being guarded out there by Anthony. Passes the ball off. Out front now for the Tigers is in a pushing off foul called against West Middlesex Big Red.
Yeah, she went flying out of bounds.
Foul is going to be called against Rupert. Her first.
Team second.
Inbounding will be Mangus. Cassidy Mangus, and they just threw it away again.
4 turnovers.
Anthony up the court to Mile. Mile down low. White's tried to turn around, put it up. She got fouled. They are a triple team down there. So she'll toe the stripe. She was 1 for 1 from the free throw line in that game against Cambridge Springs, but 29 points. And good.
11-2.
Go to the line for one more. Charity toss. Off the rim, no good. Rebound Cambridge Springs. Brought away by Megan Mangus.
They got to get some offense going here.
Up to Snyder. Snyder left wing. Double team. Feeds that ball off to Mangus, but the shot from the left corner, that is no good. They control the shot, try to put up a 12-footer by Amer, and that's blocked. Still taken away by the Tigers. And then a tie-up. Possession Maplewood.
Trying to get it underneath. Boy, that's tough when you got White down there.
Cassidy Mangus to inbound. Underneath their bucket. Kicks that ball in, and what are we going to get? Foul?
I'm not sure.
No. We had a violation called on a block. So Mangus with the foul. Back to the Big Red. Leading by 9. Looking for more as they move from right to left.
No, that's her second foul. Team's fourth already. We're not even halfway through the first.
Anthony to Tomko. Back to Anthony. Right of the circle. Left of the circle. For Tomko's shot on the rim. Dropped off. Rebounded by Izzy. She'll get the ball up court to Bell. Bell into the right wing. That's Snyder. Dishes the ball off. Out front. Amer down into the left wing to Cassidy Mangus. Went to put up and it's knocked out of bounds.
Good defense down there.
Cassidy will inbound
by Mild.
By the Big Red bench. Long inbound pass comes into Megan Mangus. She's out front on the dribble between the circles. Takes the ball to the left wing. Looking, wants to bounce the ball off, lost the basketball. Let's loose, rolls on the court right out to the top of the key to Roser. Roser just droning around at midcourt. Wow, very close to stepping into the backcourt. Gets the ball down to Mangus. Cassidy puts it up. Boy,
oh my.
2 shots coming up. She didn't miss stepping into the backcourt by more than a couple inches, and the official was right on it as he looked down. Timeout, media timeout on Cool. Well, we're underway in this championship game, 2A girls. The Big Red, 11. The Lady Tigers, 2. More on Cool and Armstrong in a moment.
Welcome back to the House of Thrills. Chuck Stop, Big Gare bringing to the action here along with Armstrong Cable. Win the first period. It's 11-2 West Middlesex, but Maplewood Lady Tigers at the foul line. See if they can increase this lead here. There's the score, excuse me.
Cassidy's free throw is good.
11-3. Tacks one on. 3:46 when we get back to regulation time.
This one is in the air and a little strong. Taken out of the air by Mild. Mild outlets it up to Anthony. Anthony left side back out to the top of the key. Over to Tomko. She knocked down a couple triples to start this ball game on the left wing. Open, Anthony, 3, no good. Rebounded by White. Ripped it out of the hands, but a tie-up will be called. And she just ripped that ball right out of the hands of Casey Thomas.
Thomas hanging tough. I got to give her that, though.
Just the ball right into White. Put in
automatic. Up and a
foul.
foul.
On top of that.
13-3. Chance to make it a 3-point play. Tomko goes out for West Middlesex.
Carly Beatty is in. Forward, 5'11". Another freshman, Big Gear.
Yeah.
She missed a free throw. Did White. Rebounded by Sagertown. Rather Maplewood. Into the forecourt. Comes Snyder. Spins around. Goes into the paint. And knocked away and out of bounds. Sagertown's or Maplewood's ball. Now the two officials getting together over there. No, they're going the other way now.
They just reversed it.
Yep. The lady official come up the court and overturned it.
Huh. So here come the Lady Reds with a 10-point lead. We got 3:10 on the clock here in the first.
Anthony across the timeline into the forecourt. To Mild, back to the top of the key. Dish the ball into White, in the paint, down to the baseline, in underneath, laid up for an easy 2. And
they work it well, and around they go.
Now the press again.
Here comes the press.
Up the court, almost thrown away, and he is thrown away. That ball is taken away by Carly Beatty. Now into the paint. Hacking foul call.
That'll be number 6. Still 2:41 on the clock here in the first. They've already racked up 6 fouls. Maplewood shot is up.
Good. Anthony to the line for one more. That's the first point in the game for Anthony.
16-3.
Emily, just a 5'5" freshman. This one is up and short. Rebound brought down by Cassidy Mangus. She gets fouled.
I think that was White called on the foul. And it is. That's her second foul. She goes out. But nevertheless, they're up 16-3.
Bill Snyder into the forecourt, guarded by Mild. Passed the ball off and almost stolen away by Rip.
I tell you, these girls, they got such hustle all over the court. All right, here we go.
Cassidy Mangus inbounds to Snyder. Snyder High post right, lost the basketball, scramble. Thought there'd be a tie-up, nothing called, but then West Middlesex comes away with the ball. Here comes Anthony all the way. Stops at the free throw line. Turns around, passes the ball to Mile. The floater in the paint to the rim and off. A rebound taken away by Mile. Throws it up. That's no good again in the paint from 10. It goes out of bounds, and it is West Middlesex ball. And throwing the ball in will be Mile. Mile to inbound. Mile dishes that ball right into the paint, put it up. It's blocked away by Maplewood. As driving in there was Rupert, and now we do have a tie-up. Well, nothing's called there, and finally Maplewood comes away with it.
2 minutes left, first period.
Snyder to Mangus.
They got to get some offense
Cassidy
here.
Down to the baseline, Snyder. Back out front, open. Cassidy shots off the iron, no good. Rebound, a floater, that's up. That is no good by Mangus, and rebounded all the way down the court to drive and score is Anthony.
18-3. Lady Reds pouring it on here in the first.
Coming up on the 92nd mark of this first period. Now into the lineup is the Eimer again. She had been out, back in again, and they just turn it over.
7 turnovers. We got a minute 27 remaining here in the first.
Rupert, again bound. Across the way, gets the ball into Anthony. Maplewood in the 2-3. Over to Mile, back out, top of the key. Go to the free throw line, Rupert. Back over, Mile will take the 3 on the right wing and hit.
There's the third 3 here in the first period, 21-3.
And her first points of the afternoon.
Wow.
Maplewood into the forecourt to Izzy, and she gets tied up, stolen away. Ball is stolen away by Rupert. Up ahead to Mile. Mile thought about a 3, pulls it down, go to Tomko on the right corner. That's up, that's no good, but rebound laid back up and in. And that basket is good by Beatty, and a timeout on the court. We'll be right back. 23-3. West Middlesex in control over the Lady Tigers uncooled on Armstrong.
Welcome back once again to House of Thrills. Chuck Stop, Big Gear, 43 seconds on the clock. It has been all West Middlesex, up 23-3. Here come the Lady Tigers. Got to get some offense going, try to get something going here.
Katie Briggs now in for West Middlesex, another freshman 5'7" forward. God, they just keep coming. Freshman. Starting with 3 out here this afternoon, about to win the District 10 title.
Wide open, there goes a long one. There we go.
On the left wing, and the basket good by Rosa.
That's the first 3 for the Tigers. 5 more of them, and they're back in the game.
Into the forecourt, Tomko. Mild open, will take another 3. No good, strong. In the paint, Mangus couldn't control it. Back off, driving layup down the lane to the rack. Lay it up and in, Anthony. That's the end of the first period. The score, it is West Middlesex 25, Maplewood 6. Back to Meadville on a cool here in just a moment on Cool and Armstrong.
Welcome back once again as we start the second period here on Cool 101.7 FM. Armstrong Cable from the House of Thrills has been all West Middlesex, 25-6.
Lady Tigers have the ball. Mangus had it stolen away. Another turnover, double teamed, and up the court, and a foul will be called.
9 turnovers.
And that foul is going to be called against Izzy Hammer.
That'll be number 7 foul. That's 1-on-1, I would think. And they caught it.
Walk the length of the court, and the 1-on-1 situation in effect.
We just started the second period.
Got that right.
25-6 if you're just tuning in.
And on the rim and in.
Not the prettiest shot, but it counts, and that's what matters. 26-6. West Middlesex up by 20.
Anthony for one more. No good this time. And Maplewood will move up the court with the basketball, trailing by 20. Snyder. Back out front to Armour. And the ball rolls off her foot and out of bounds.
Another turnover. 7:37 here in the second. Here come the Lady Reds, up by 20.
Into the front court, top of the key. Miles tried to force that ball into White and had the ball knocked away, but they get it back. Straight out Rupert from 17, no go. But rebounded, back to the baseline, Mile, back out to the top of the key, Rupert. Over to Tomko. Tomko, down to the left corner to Mile. White, rather. There's Mile, got it now. Top of the key, Anthony, a three, bingo.
That'll be the fourth bingo for the Lady Reds, up 29-6.
That is her first.
Lady Tigers struggling.
Mangus. Okay, gets the ball over there. Now a short jumper, and that thing is no good by Eimer. And out of bounds, but last touch by the Big Red of West Middlesex.
Thomas checks in for Maplewood.
29-6, the Big Red. And the ball on the throw-in ends up going out of bounds in the backcourt, but last touched.
Anthony, great hustle. Once again, one of the freshmen we talked about on this Big Reds team, man.
Cassidy Mangus,
wow.
Inbounds to Snyder. Snyder still in the backcourt, guarded by Mile, gets in the forecourt, she's trapped. Finally gets that ball over there and then over and back against Maplewood.
Another turnover. Last time we saw a team with 3 freshmen and 2 juniors, Kennedy Catholic, and look how far they went, Chuck.
Yeah. Now we knew they were going to go a long way.
Oh, phenomenal.
Different situation there, though. Won't get into that.
Yeah,
Tomko will take the deep three on the left wing. That's no good. In underneath, Maplewood's got it. Finally coming away with it for the Tigers was Megan Mangus. Now pull up, 12-footer. That's off target. It is no good. Rebounded, fast breaking up the court. All the way, Anthony. Blocking foul is called. She went on the seat of her pants, and she'll go to the free throw line. She went down hard as she ran into a couple Lady Tigers. Snyder with the foul.
That'll be her second. Team's 8. We got 6:10 on the clock.
Snyder back to the line where she is 3 of 4 this afternoon.
We stand at 29-6 here in the second.
Put it up and good.
Make it 30-6, West Middlesex.
She'll be at the line for one more.
We're having no trouble handling the Lady Tigers right now.
Good again. She has 10 points.
Make it 31-6.
Here we go. From right to left, Snyder. Over to Casey Thomas.
Wow, what
outside a triple. It is good. And that basket is good by Jordan Roser.
White.
That's her second three the afternoon.
White comes back and answers with a bucket. 33-9.
She has 7 points in the ball game.
Uh-oh.
There she stepped across the line.
I thought, yeah, where was the whistle at? Well, maybe that called a freebie.
Bounce the ball top of the key, and now the ball's off the foot of a Tiger. The race is on, picking up the basketball, and then a push-off foul will be called against Tomko. Snyder take the ball out of bounds.
Personal foul number 2.
She can step on that line, but she can't step back into the backcourt again, so that was a good call.
Borderline.
Snyder bounces the ball over to Jordan Roser. Back to Snyder again to Roser. Roser out front. Mangus shoots, scores. Megan Mangus, another triple.
Wow. 33, and they throw the ball away, it looks like, and they did. That's the 5th turnover, but yet they're up 33-12 as the Lady Tigers will get the ball back. A couple of nice threes there, though.
Absolutely.
Trying to get something going, down by 21.
Well, they don't have a regular field goal, but they have 3 triples. For their 12 points, plus some free throws. In the paint, trying to drive in. The ball's knocked away from Thomas and picked up by Anthony. All the way in from the left side, lays up a little short. Rebound Snyder of Maplewood. She dribbles into the forecourt, loses a dribble, picks it back up and kicks the ball out front. Then it goes off with the leg of Megan Mangus, but she gets it back, cuts across the free throw line, get the ball out to Cassidy Mangus. Shot rattles in and out off the glass, rebounded by West Middlesex. Up the court to Mild, dump the ball down low, back out front. Anthony over to Mild, steps inside, pulls up 15-footer, no good. Foul call. He's going to get 2 freebies. She has 3 points in the ball game.
That is the 9th foul against Maplewood.
Grace Mild at the foul line.
Free throw is up and no good. So Mild back to the line. Her first trip to the line here this afternoon in this District 10 championship game.
Jordan Rozo with the foul. It was her first. Second shot is up.
Short again and no good. Rebound Snyder. Snyder's doing a good job for the Lady Tigers here today. 5'8" senior. Snyder. Mangus down to the baseline. Put up a short jumper. And connecting down there for the Lady Tigers is Casey Thomas. Down low and a tie-up.
Ball goes back to West Middlesex. They're up right now, 33-14, 4:07 here in the second period.
Mild out of bounds to throw it in. Mild right into White underneath, puts it in with the right hand off the glass.
Made it look so easy, 35-14.
9 points for Mild, or for White.
Wide open, I thought she'd take that.
No, Megan didn't take it though. Pass the ball out to the top of the key to Roser. Roser leads over to Megan again. Mangus down to the baseline. Cassidy up good and battles around for it. They get the ball back out to the top of the key. Snyder from the free throw line. Bank shot's no good. There's White. Snags it off. Down the court on the fast break to Mile. Lost it, picks it back up, puts it up to the glass. That's no good. A rebound is loose on the court. They come away with it again. And back out to the top of the key over to Mild. Anthony left her wide open for 3. Yes.
There it is. 38-14.
Mild has 13. Top of the key. Bounce the ball out to the point. Roser. Roser to Megan Mangus. She'll hand that ball off to Cassidy Mangus. Now they'll take the shot out there, and that's no good. Jordan rebounded into the court to Anthony. Anthony, it's a screen down low, tried to get the ball to White. Good defense out there, knocked away by Cassidy Mangus. 2:41 to go here in this first half, and we're going to get a timeout on the court. The score, it is West Middlesex 38, Maplewood 14. This is on Cool and Armstrong. We'll be back. 38-14, West Middlesex heading towards another District 10 championship. I think they already have 8. Looking for 9. They'll inbound. Mile will. Baseline right. Lobs that ball right into White in the paint. Back to Mile. Open. Set shot from 15. Missed it. Rebound hauled down by Izzy Eimer. Up the court to Snyder. Snyder across the timeline. Hit the ball. Knock it away. It's stolen. Here a drive all the way and led up for 2 is Anthony.
Make it 40-14.
Anthony, a huge afternoon with 15. This is just the first half.
These girls hustle, man. There's no doubt about it.
Eimer out front, down to the right baseline. Casey Thomas underneath the basket. Had another one. They just stole it right away from her. And up the court, they come in a hurried mile. And then she dribbles. They turn it over.
2:06 here in the first. 40-14, all Lady Reds of West Middlesex. Here come the Lady Tigers.
Mangus, Cassidy, into Roser. Roser back out to the top of the key, and that's Eimer. To Snyder, to the point. A long one, that is no good, off target, and rebounded by West Middlesex. Anthony fast breaks, gets the ball down, gets the ball back, shoots off of the rim, right of the circle for 3 and out of bounds. Down to $1:44 to go. Second quarter from Meadville High School on Cool here this afternoon. Don't forget tonight, dog basketball from Slippery Rock, sub-regional. Inbound pass comes in, put that ball up. That is no good. Rebounded by Maplewood, and they'll race the ball into the forecourt in a hurry. Izzy will all the way down the right baseline, but blocked away by White. She's got it. Here's the transition game going. White pulls up 16-footer straight out. No good, foul call.
And that'll be number 10.
9 points in the ball game for McKenna White, the 6-foot junior.
At the line, McKenna White.
Foul was on Thomas.
Free throw is up. It is short. He's struggling from the free throw line here this afternoon. Just hit one so far of 5.
That was her first foul. Team's 10th. Second shot is up.
Good.
Nothing but net on that one. 41-14.
In the back court goes Roser. Left of the circle. Pull up for that 3. And that is no good by Cassidy Mangus. And ball is over to the Big Red of West Middlesex. Well, with this team, I expect them to go a ways in the state tournament that'll be coming up next Friday night. First round. Anthony, point guard to the top of the key. Leads the ball off, shooting and scoring. That's a good 15-foot jumper that time. That was knocked down by the Lady Big Red, Beatty. That's Carly Beatty.
43-14.
She has 4 points in this one here. Down to the baseline, they lose the ball out of bounds, trying to pass it down into the left corner to Jordan Roser, and it gets away and out of bounds.
51 seconds left here in the first half. 43-14 your score, all Lady Reds. And they've got the ball.
Into the forecourt is Anthony. Anthony drives to the right baseline, just puts it up to the rim and off. Rebounded by White. She tried to put up no good, grabs down her own rebound, tried to go up again and get fouled. Hacking foul, she'll be at the line for 2.
35 seconds. Well, I tell you what, this team is unstoppable. They are really a phenomenal team. We talked about not only this year, but in the years to come, such young talent. So here we go. White back to the line. Shot is up.
Spins it on out.
Oh, she missed that one. 35 seconds left when we get back to regulation time. We are Cool 101.7 FM, along with our good friends from Armstrong Cable here at the House of Thrills.
More players coming in here now for the Big Red. Few dribbles by McKenna White and puts it up, misses another one. And Maplewood has the errant shot. Roser, top of the key, takes the 3. That won't fall. White grabs it out of the air. Kicks the ball down the court.
We're down to just
Under the baseline.
15 seconds.
Back out top of the key to Anthony. Anthony dribbles at midcourt, makes her move in the lane, drives and lays it up, no good. Rebounded by Roser with 7 seconds to go. And Anthony almost got a foul there. She fell over the top of her, but I guess no contact. He'll take a deep 3 at the buzzer, no good, Roser. That's the end of the first half. Wow. 43-14. Big Red on their way to a District 10 championship. They have the lead in this one on Cool and Armstrong, 43-14 over the Maplewood Tigers.
All right, this game is underway here, at least the second half. Lady Tigers with the ball.
Here on Cool and Armstrong, they had the ball down low, double team trap, kicking back out front. Roser gets the ball out front, left of the circle for the 3, no good by Eimer, but rebounding in the paint. Snyder will put it up and in.
Good second effort, up and in, 43-16.
She has 4 points in the ball game. Underneath the White turnaround jumper, that is no good. And a rebound and brought up the court by Roser. Roser, double team trapped. Here's that defense again. And they'll take a timeout, a 30-second timeout. We'll do the same thing. 43-16, that's your score on Cool and Armstrong. More in a moment.
Welcome back to halftime is over and the second half has started as we get this game underway. 7:24. All of a sudden they had one basket. The Lady Tigers hit a nice one. They've got the ball right now. 43-16. They are down.
Roser into Snyder. Man-to-man by the Big Red. Snyder pulls up 15-footer, a little bit short in the paint. Taken out by Rupert. Rupert to Anthony. Anthony penetrates, then dumps the ball to White, easy too.
Wide open underneath. 45-16.
And they'll pick him up in midcourt. Still in the backcourt, Snyder. Over to Roser. Roser to the forecourt, almost at a stone. Dumps the ball down to the baseline, trying to drive in. The ball is rejected out of bounds by Anthony.
They are so aggressive. I tell you what, a very aggressive team. They just play great. Such a young team, too.
Roser to inbound.
There goes a long
Kicks
one.
that ball in. The shot is up, and that is no good in the paint. But rebounded down at the baseline, put it up off the arc by Eimer. No good. Rebound. Up the court come the Big Red. Anthony down to White again. She wasn't ready for it and stolen away by Maplewood, and still loose
there
on
it goes.
court. Maplewood's got it, and we got a traveling violation.
Wow.
Lady Reds get it back, leading 45-16.
Coach Mike wants a timeout on the far side. Welcome back once again. Chuck Stop, Big Gare. Of course, Kevin here from Armstrong Cable. Playback once again Wednesday, 8:30. Again, Thursday, 4 o'clock.
Minute and a half into the second half, already had 2 timeouts. Anthony, top of the key. Tamayo back out front again. For Tamayo. Top of the key, Anthony, 3. Good. That's her 3rd triple out here this afternoon. What a day she's having with 20.
Yeah, the team's had 6 already.
Pressing again. Maplewood breaks it. Roser got it out front. Roser against Mile. Hands the ball off to Izzy.
That was pretty
And
obvious
another
there. She
foul.
ran into her. Tomko with the foul. Her 3rd already. 6:02 on the clock. We're in the 3rd.
Cassidy Mangus will inbound directly below us at midcourt. Snyder hands that ball off, and the ball's blocked as Cassidy Mangus tried to put it up. And the ball will be out of bounds. Throwing it in will be Cassidy. Into Snyder. Snyder at midcourt, guarded by Anthony. Spins around, free throw line, lost it, picks it back up, pulls up 13-footer. That's no good. Rebounded by White.
Who else?
McKenna to the forecourt, gets the ball to Mile. Now down lower, backdoor plays laid up and good by Tomko.
50-16.
Tomko with 8.
Lady Reds pouring it on.
Roser to Eimer. Back out on the right wing to Megan Mangus. Now drive the lane and lay it up a little bit short that time by Megan Mangus. Here comes the Big Red all the way down low and hold everything, driving the lane and out of bounds to West Middlesex. 5:18 to go.
I couldn't see it was. One of the Lady Tigers got their hand on it. Up.
Lady Tigers down by 36.
We got checking in now.
Mild will step out of bounds to throw it in. Right in underneath for an easy 2 by Rupert.
52-16.
And she is 14 in the game. Front, pass the ball off Roser for the 3. Good!
Oh, what a nice shot. And she got fouled on top of that. She'll go to line. Possible 4-point play here. 5:01 on the clock. We're in the 3rd. It is 52-19.
All called on Mild, and the free throw is good. Ends up being a 4-point play.
That was a nice shot, no doubt about it. 52-20.
Tomko, left wing. Tomko, top of the key, Anthony. To Mild, to Anthony again. Over to Tomko, take that 3, good.
And they answer back with the 3.
That is her 3rd triple of the game.
That team's 7th.
They're rocking and rolling in here at the House of Thrills Mash here this afternoon on Cool.
55-20.
A breakaway for the driving layup, and finally, once again, 2 points on the board for Cassidy Thomas.
Make it 55.
Drive and White and lay it up and in.
Make it 57-22.
Out to Roser. Cross-court pass to Mangus. Megan in underneath. Back out front. Snyder a three to the rim and off.
Almost.
Rebound.
Ooh.
Foul's going to be called.
On Anthony.
Cassidy Mangus looked like she's going to get that ball, and the ball knocked right out of her hands.
Oh, that's it. Anthony. She hustles. Oh.
Anthony, personal foul number 1.
That's only her first foul. Team's third.
Back in is Beatty, and out goes Young.
We still stand at 57-22.
Snyder, short jumpers around the rim and off. It is loose, and finally coming up with it is Rupert. Rupert into the left wing. Rupert to the lane. Passes the ball off. Shoots a wish by Beatty.
Make it 59-22.
Beatty, the 5'11 junior, off the bench, has knocked down 6 here this afternoon for Coach Mike Williams. Snyder out front to the free throw line, to the right wing, open. Mangus, Megan Mangus just knocks one home.
59-25. Here goes
She has
another
6
one.
points. Mild puts it up. That's no good from the right wing, and it goes out of bounds.
We have a media timeout.
Cool 101.7 and Cool 1017online.com. More in a moment here on Cool 101.7. Maplewood with the basketball. Jordan Roser brings the ball up the court, passes Snyder, now into the forecourt. The baseline to Cassidy Mangus, back out front to Megan Mangus. Dish the ball, cast again, double team ball stolen away by Tomko and couldn't control it and out of bounds.
Almost had the steal. Tomko, one of the freshmen we were talking about. 3:08 on the clock. She goes out.
Cassidy will inbound.
White checks back in. 59-25 your score here in the third.
Megan Mangus out front. Takes the ball right side. She lost the basketball. Now she double team, but she gets it back again. Every time somebody gets the ball, it's almost a double team.
Yeah, it is. There's
Now
two people
down,
on-
Thomas back out front. Good! Roser hits another one.
Make it 59-28.
Here
Whoa,
comes the
she
Tigers.
threw one up.
Yep.
Went flying.
The Tigers fell back on defense. Taking that ball hard to the rack was Anthony. Down the left baseline, she gets fouled. She'll be at the line for a couple.
Maplewood with their first foul here in the third period.
Emily in the ball game with 20 points and 3 threes. Free throw E is no good.
Belle Snyder committed the foul for Maplewood, her third. 2:44 remaining in the third. When we get back to action, shot is up.
Good.
Splits the pair. Make it 60-28. Oh, big red.
Snyder cross court, a pass out here to Mangus. That's Megan into the forecourt. Snyder dish the ball top of the key to Roser. Roser guarded by Mild, backs off. Now dribbles sideline right. Get the ball to Snyder. Lost it, picks it back up. Roser another three. That is no good. Corner right, trying to save it and not being able to do it is the Tigers. It's West Middlesex ball. Up by 32.
2:23 on the clock here in the third. Here comes West Middlesex.
That is Anthony, right straight up the middle of the court, guarded by Megan Mangus. Looks, it's the ball to Mild. Mild guarded by Roser. The screen goes across the paint, back off to Anthony again. Hook pass down to White, turnaround bank shot, no. And it is safe from going out of bounds, but nope, the official said she was out of bounds. Rupert, good effort by her, but couldn't save it.
Almost. I think that only counts in
2 minutes remain here in
horseshoes.
this third quarter. Snyder to Mangus. Double team, almost stolen by Anthony. Tigers get it back. High bank shots up off the rim, no good. Snyder rebounded up to Mild. Mild transition game, lost the basketball. Picked up by Maplewood, who was picked up by Cassidy Mangus. She's got it now on the left wing out to Roser. To Megan Mangus. Snyder cuts into the paint, passes the ball off, but put it right in the hands of Beatty. Beatty hit Anthony. Anthony high post right, she will shoot, no good. Run down by Anthony. Down into the left corner, Rupert. Now into the paint to White, she will spin, she will scoot, that's no good. Rebounded, loose on the court. Tigers pick it up.
1:05 left here in the third. Here come the Lady Tigers.
Snyder cross-court pass to Jordan Roser, where that deep one will be taken and hit. Oh, that's about a 22-23 footer by Roser. That will be her 5th three this afternoon.
Less than a minute left. 60-31.
And underneath the white, she got it from the free throw line. Shoots, so wish.
Not for long. Make it 62-31.
Looking, pass the ball cross court. Almost stolen by Mild. Gotten back, though, by Roser. Sideline right, Snyder. Guarded by White. She's going to put it up corner right. That's no good. Rebound is loose. Picked up in the paint, and shooting and scoring is Thomas. Casey Thomas. We're going to get a timeout here called by Maplewood. 14.4 seconds to go in the third. 62-33. All Big Red here this afternoon. We'll be right back. Well, we had another timeout there with 14.4 seconds to go in the third quarter. 62-33. That's your score right here on Cool and Armstrong. Out of bounds to throw it in. Rupert for West Middlesex has totally dominated this one here from the get-go. Start off a couple threes right off the bat by Tomko, and boy, I tell you, they just poured it on ever since.
Never looked back.
Mild hook pass down low to White. She's got it. She will shoot and score.
Just like that, as that should wind down the third period, and it does.
All right, we'll go to the fourth quarter on Cool and Armstrong with a score. West Middlesex 64, Maplewood 33. This is Cool 101.7. Here we go into the fourth quarter in this District 10 championship game. 2A girls. West Middlesex all over Maplewood. Get the ball down to White. Another bank shot's in.
66-33.
She is 20 in the ball game. Snyder out front. Snyder moves the ball off on the right wing. Back to Roser. Roser free throw line. Back out front. Three is in the air and off the iron. Mangus. Nova. Good rebound. Throw it up. That thing's not even close. Rebounded by West Middlesex. Anthony all the way. Back to Mild. Top of the key. Over. Tomko wide open three. That's off target, but rebounded by Mild. She'll take the ball in. Dish it to White. Turn around 10-footer in the paint. No good here. Ball out of bounds. Tigers ball. As West Middlesex has doubled up. Maplewood 66-33. Maplewood back on the attack. Coming up in 3 hours, it'll be Bulldog basketball on Cool. Short jumper in the paint is no good. Rebounded, lay it up. Snyder, that's no good. She got fouled. She'll be up the straight for a couple. Foul is on Mild, her second. And the team's first of the second half. Wow. No, that's first on Maplewood, 4 on the Big Red, which happens to be the home team here today at Meadville High School. Snyder to the line. Looks for her first point here this afternoon. See if she can get it on her second shot. She does, so she splits the pair.
66-34.
Mild to Anthony. Anthony going to drive from the right side, lay it up. That's no good. Rebounded to Roser. She slows it down, 1-on-3. Back to Snyder. She took a big hop, then shoots. No good, in and out. Rebound underneath. Nope. Out of bounds. It'll be Maplewood's ball.
Anthony was down there. She looks like she went for it, but might have knocked it out of bounds. Back to the Lady Tigers.
Cassidy Mangus will inbound. 6.5 remains in this one here. Threw the ball right in and right into the hands of Rupert. And now they have a scramble at midcourt.
Back it goes to the Lady Tigers.
Megan Mangus. Megan, right wing. The ball down low to Thomas. Thomas will put it up, and a little blockage there. She is double teamed, and here comes White away with it. McKenna to the left wing. Back out front to Anthony. Anthony, between the circles, dribbles to the right side. Free throw line to White. She'll shoot from there and bank it off the rim, no good. And the rebound by Thomas. Up the court to Roser. She'll take the all the way against Tomko and put it in.
She made it go, so it's 66-36. They come back and answer with the
Roser
bucket.
with 17.
Make it 68-36.
Mild with another 2. Mild now, he has 5 in the ball game. Now from the right corner, shots good by Snyder for 3.
68-39 as she hits that one.
Anthony back to White in the paint to the rack for 2 more.
Not for long. Make it 70-39. Both teams scoring here back and forth.
White with 22. She had 29 against Cambridge Springs in the last ball game, the semifinal. Snyder open, another 3. No good. Rebounded. Kick it out. Left wing. Left of the circle. Shots no good. Megan Mangus rebounded and up the court. Tomka gets the ball off. Down low. In underneath. Put up Rupert. No good foul on Snyder, I think. That'll be probably her 4th. See if it was or not. Yep, her 4th. 70-39. Rupert to the free throw line for West Middlesex. 7 in the ball game. Sights it and shoots it and puts it in the hole.
Nice shot, but that was 71-39.
Coming out of the ball game for Maplewood is Megan Mangus. Get that number as soon as we can. See who has replaced her. Free throw is up. A little bit short this time. Back into the ball game for Maplewood is Eimer.
Well, she missed it, but got her own rebound.
Top of the key. Down to White. Put it too hard over hands and tipped off to a Tiger. Eimer quickly to the forecourt. Back out. Right of the circle. Off the front of the yard. No good. Cassidy. Rebounded by White. 2 on to break back down to the baseline. Tomko in underneath the White, up and in. White continues to pour it on, and a timeout on the court with 4:21 to go. Your score, West Middlesex 73 and Maplewood 39. More in a moment on Cool for Meadville.
All right, welcome back once again to the House of Thrills. Chuck Stop, Big Gare, and of course Armstrong Cable. Kevin's in the house.
Maplewood with the ball, trailing 73-39. Snyder, front court against Anthony. Hands the ball out front to Eimer. Now Roser, another 3, well short. Rolling on the court and rolling out of bounds. No, saved over there by Tomko. Double team trap, just threw the ball up. They're going to call a foul on Maplewood.
Call a foul. Wait and see who was on there. There was a couple of Lady Tigers over there.
Always called on Megan Mangus.
Her 3rd, team's 3rd. Here we go. Back to action. Halfway through the 4th.
Anthony, top of the key to Mile. Mile against Snyder. Takes the ball down to the right baseline. Went to put up Snyder with a foul, and she's gone. She just fouled out. With 3:52 remaining, she is gone. She'll end up with 4 points this afternoon.
Looks like Thomas will go in to replace her if she does. We have immediate timeout.
All right, from Meadville High, second game of 4 here this afternoon. First game won by Cambridge Springs in the consolation game. It is 73-39. West Middlesex on their way to their 9th District 10 title.
Once again, welcome back here. We got a couple shots coming up.
Mild at the free throw line, a line right. Look for their 74th point, and there it is. She is now 1 of 3 from the free throw line.
3:52 left in the game.
Gives her 4 points. Looks for number 5, a line right, and it is short. Rebounded by Eimer. Eimer and the Tigers, right to left. Mangus drives, lays up, that's no good, hacking foul. Could be a long 3:41. Megan Mankus to the free throw line. Anthony with the foul, her second this afternoon. Free throw, no good. Her first trip to the free throw line. She has 6 points in the ball game, all coming via the three.
Mild goes out, and Tomko goes out.
Good. She has 7 points. The Tigers trail 74-40.
So we got 25 in now. Briggs.
Anthony, top of the key. Fell down, almost. Was able to save the ball and have the ball handed off
And
to
Blaze.
Beatty. Gets the ball back, and now here's a steal. All the way down to the court. Here goes Cassidy for two.
74-42, cashes in on the steal, the turnover.
That's her first field goal of the day. She is 1 of 2 from the line. Anthony out front. Anthony down into the left corner. Back out front again. In is Anthony. Back out. Open. 3 ball. That is no good, but rebounded back up and good by Beatty.
76-42, we're down to 2:50.
Here comes Roser. Backs off into the right corner. Back out. Beatty. 3. Off the iron. No good. Battled around. Brought down. Put back up over the rim. That is no good by Eimer. Rebounded by West Middlesex. Anthony down low to Beatty. Back to Anthony again. She's a tight post into the lane, reaching in, committing in the foul. Was Maplewood.
Coach Mark in the house here, the head coach for the Meadville boys Bulldogs. Getting ready to make a trip.
Talking to his wife a little earlier down at the concession stand.
Oh, all right.
Told her we'd be seeing her down at the game tonight. Said she, Mark thanks us for doing the games. Out front, ball stolen away, then re-stolen away. Beatty back out front. Shot is up, that's not close there by Roser. Up the court comes Maplewood in a hurry. Cassidy gets fouled. Calling everything now.
Yeah, they are. 2:15. Like you said, this could take a while.
Just we're out of here to get down to Red Rock.
Oh, and now we got a whole team being substituted here. 5 in, 5 out for Maplewood.
In there now is Natalie Kurt. Number 15. Alexis Doolittle. They'll inbound right into the right side and shooting and scoring. Yeah, it looked like number 3.
It was number 3.
Yeah, that's Moorhead.
Well, she just hit a bucket, 76-44, put her in the scorebook.
Back out front, number 4 now for West Middlesex has the ball, and that is Vivian Jones.
Got a tie up.
Possession will be Maplewood.
Look at the ball with a minute 53.
Abby Pilatus is in there now for Maplewood.
That name sounds familiar.
Yes, it does. Into the front court, that's Kurt. Cross the key to the right wing, bounce the ball down to the baseline. Jumper is up by Atkins, and that is good.
That was, yep, she hit a bucket, 76-46.
Now on the other end of the court, number 2 will take one deep, and that is Blaze, but it's no good. Safe from going out of bounds by the Tigers. 30-point lead for West Middlesex. To the high post, over to Doolittle. Doolittle, high post left, that's an air ball. Safe from going out of bounds by Moorhead. Kicks the ball over on the left wing to Atkins, shoots and scores another one.
Another bucket. Mounting a comeback here late in the game.
Out front for West Middlesex.
Less than a minute left.
Jones cuts across the key, down into the right corner. That's Mallory Blaze, threw the ball out front, and it rolls out of bounds with 51 seconds to go, and this one will be over, thank goodness. West Middlesex is your District 10 champ. There's no doubt about it here today. Out front for the Tigers, Kurt. The ball off to Atkins. Atkins right baseline. Little floaters to the rim and in.
76-50. The second string coming alive here.
Out front Jones, and he carried the ball.
And another turnover. 26 seconds on the clock.
Kurt hits the ball off to Doolittle. Doolittle, high post left. That's an air ball out of bounds back to the Big Red with 17 seconds to go, and it'll finally be all over here at MASH. We'll do a quick wrap up, and then we got to hit the road for Slippery Rock University for the sub-regional in 5A, Meadville and Du Bois. 8 seconds to go. Pulling up, shooting, no good off the rim by Vivian Jones. Rebounding underneath, they'll call a tie-up with 3.4 seconds to go. West Middlesex ball. Blaze will inbound baseline right. Well, hope you've enjoyed our doubleheader here in Cole. Cambridge Springs won the first one. High post right shot is up, no good by Jones. The ball game's all over. The final score, it is West Middlesex, the District 10 champs, 76, and Maplewood 50. We'll come back and begin our wrap-up on Cool right after this time out. But first of all, we want to thank our folks for Armstrong for joining us this afternoon for the doubleheader. Cambridge Springs winning game 1 and Maplewood just losing to West Middlesex. Good afternoon from Meadville on Armstrong. We'll be back on Cool after a 2-minute timeout.
District 10 Class AA Championship Trophy. This trophy is going to be presented by Mr. Bob Taylor of the PIAA to Coach Mike Williamson and the West Middlesex High School Big Red. Excuse me, Mike Williams.